Morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings. I am Amelia Henry, your hostess, and we are here to listen for a message from the universe about going for our big dream. And I wanted to say happy 4th. It's the 4th of July in the United States, and we are celebrating our freedom and independence. Um, Gaining our own freedom and our own independence. And so I kind of when I think about that, as a country, that happened, right? We gained our freedom. And I'm wondering if you have that as a person. Do you have your own freedom? Do you have your own independence? Or are you tethered to these past stories that keep you in a box, that keep you doing things that are not what you want to do, that are not allowing you the freedom to believe as you believe, that are not allowing you the freedom to live as you want to live. Because that's what, in the United States, that's what July 4th kind of means for us, is that we get to believe what we want to believe. We get to be who we want to be, act how we want to be, and do the things and explore the things that interest us. That's freedom, at least to me at this point in time, right? That's freedom. To believe how you want to believe, to pursue things that you want to pursue. It's part of the one of the documents. I'm not a good American that way. Argument, but, to the pursuit of happiness, right? I think that's the Declaration of Independence, so that we can pursue our own happiness. And I just wonder, are you pursuing your own happiness, or are you pursuing the things that people have put upon you that should make you happy? So, on this 4th of July, where the United States is celebrating freedom, can you celebrate your own freedom? Can you declare your own independence? So, we're listening for a message about going for our big dream. And that big dream is living your authentic life, living your free life, living your independent life. The one where you get to say what's right and true for you. And we're utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the message, as the conduit of the message. Excuse me. Uh, so yeah, let's just kind of sit on that for a minute, and let's reconnect to the powers that be, right? With Earth energy, as I as I'm shuffling the card deck, I like to have the word come up 3 times, so it might take a minute. Um, but let's get connected to the Earth energies, to the energy of passion and drive and foundational support, that energy that keeps us moving forward, that cheerleading energy. Let that energy come in through your feet where you're connected. You feel very connected to this energy that fills your body from your feet to your legs, to your thighs, to your hips, to your torso, all the way up with that fire and passion to do something, whatever that something is for you. And opening up your crown chakra, your top of your head, and getting in touch with the universe, that energy that f- is filled in everything, right? It fills everything. Bringing that energy down in purposefully behind your eyes to have clear vision, behind your ears so that you can hear your truth and let everything else be white noise, into your throat so that you can speak your truth. You can live and speak with conviction. Bringing that energy down into your heart space, which is where your divine spark lives. That spark that was gifted to you to give to the world. That is your intuition. That is the guiding light. That is your North Star that tells you what's right and wrong. You know what's right and wrong for you. You can feel it in your body. Your whole body reacts when something is wrong, and your body reacts when something is right. And is as a society, we have tended to shun that act as body for right because of everybody else. But we're celebrating our freedom. We're celebrating our independence. We're celebrating our ability to think, act, do, be, have what we need, how we need, not how somebody else tells us to be. And as that light shines, it fills and mixes with that earth energy, that passion, that drive, the need for a little bit more upgrades, making the life we want, the life that fills us up and makes us feel important, needed, and a contributor. Like we mean something from on the smallest scale to the biggest scale. We mean something. We contribute. And our card today is what do you feel? What do you feel? What are you looking for? What do you feel? Mhm. Let's read the card. There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision making power without negative repercussions for both of you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made, just some choices that feel more heart honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you're in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is to just make a choice based on what you feel right now, not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You are at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it is all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. What do you feel? Let's do the healing process, staying connected to those energies, earth and universe. Close your eyes and relax. Hmm. Rest your open palms facing upward on your legs. Imagine that you have a ball of light in each hand. If you find it hard to visualize or feel, you may prefer to draw this process in your journal instead. Focus on one ball of light first. What color or colors does it feel like? What feelings, words, symbols, or qualities does it have? How heavy or light is it? How substantial? What do you feel about it? Do you like it? Now turn your attention to the second ball of light. What color or colors does it feel like? What feelings, words, symbols, or qualities does it have? How heavy or light is it? How substantial? What do you feel about it? Do you like it? When you are ready, or there is no wrong or right choice. Just whatever captures your attention, energy, or heart most at this moment. The other may be there waiting for you later on if needs be, or it might be easily released if that most serves your life path and creative journey. You may like to take that chosen ball of light and imagine sending it out into the universe with love. If you have drawn it, you might like to add words, feelings, or colors. When you have finished, simply say, "My choices flow easily from my heart, and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love." So be it. When you are ready, open your eyes, and you have completed your healing. What do you feel? You have a big dream. You may not know what that is right now. You may not know how to find it, but it's within you. It's been leading you. This divine spark has been leading through you through your life in all of your experiences. You've been gathering knowledge to feed this big dream, even in the moments where you've packed it up and put it in a closet on the floor, in the dark, hidden away from everybody, including yourself. That big dream is still in touch with you, even if you're not in touch with it. And everything you do, it's trying to utilize to get you back to, to it, to the big dream, to your life purpose, to your gift to the universe. It brings people into your life, it brings situations into your life so that you can make choices. You can choose to ignore it again, or you can choose to step towards it. But it will always bring you this choice. This choice of freedom and independence, or the choice to stay within the box that you inherited, the box that was placed around you, the beliefs that you were given by others who have no idea what your big dream is, who maybe don't want to see that big dream come true for whatever reason, good, bad, or indifferent. So they've stifled, they've helped you stifle that big dream. But it's there, it's glowing, and it moves you. It's that feeling when you get excited about something like, oh, that looks cool. That's your big dream trying to help you. Like, you need to go this way. This is the way to go. Let's go this way. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fulfilling. It's gonna be lightning. It's gonna make you feel awesome. Let's go do that. It also lets you know, "Oh, no, 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 don't go there. Don't that's not good. That's dangerous. That's not good. That's not" you know, and perhaps it's gotten twisted. So it's gonna take some time to reconnect. But try it. How do you feel? Which way does your body lean? Go just drive around and see what happens. You get to a stoplight or a stop sign or a crossroads or whatever, which way does the body go? Does it go left? Does it go right? Does it go forward? And turn the car that way. Just see where it ends up. See where you go. As you're walking down the street, if you feel pulled to speak to somebody, speak to them. See what happens. Interesting conversations can occur. But you know what's right for you. So listen to what you feel and start the journey towards your own freedom, towards your own independence, doing the things that you love to do. And this doesn't mean like leaving family or doing things, I mean, unless that's the thing it means, but just becoming more you, becoming more who you are in the world. We need that. We need your divine spark to shine and shine brightly. So go out there and have fun today. It's July 4th for those in America. Enjoy your picnics, enjoy the fireworks, keep your dog safe, you know, cuddle them. It's loud, it's noisy. Keep your people who are PTSDs safe, cuddle them. It's loud, it's noisy. Celebrate your freedom, celebrate your independence, and take a step ever closer to your big dream, to finding your big dream, to figuring out what it is. Might be interesting what you uncover. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this morning musing. If you've been enjoying these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell that will let you know when I go live next, which I do every morning. The time varies. I'm sorry, I'm not very consistent that way. I'm trying to figure it out. Some days I like to sleep in, some days I don't. Anyway, it's a thing. But I'm here every morning pulling cards, talking about big dreams and moving forward. And I have a thing that I'm working on. And if you're in that position of you not even knowing what your big dream is, let me know. Let me know in the comments what what's hindering you from finding your big dream. What's keeping you from moving forward? Because I'm putting this thing together and it's going to be available at the end of the month. So excited. Um, and I'd love your input because I want to make sure it feeds you. I've got ideas, but if it's not what you need, then it's not going to be worth it. So I would like to know what you need when you think about going for your big dream, or if you're on that journey, what do you need in support for that? So let me know, and I would love to create this thing for you. Um, More about it later. I'm still working on it, so yeah, baby. All right. With that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and you'll follow the gas, baby. Let's do this. Happy 4th of July, and I'll see you tomorrow.